My name's Justin Bane, and I own the Fieldhouse Abilene. Growing up, my grandma always pounded it in my head, leave people better than you found them. And that's part of our core values here at the Fieldhouse.
Hey, how you doing, Justin?
Man, I'm doing great out here. How are y'all?
Dude, we're doing good. You look great. Ooh!
What are you doing?
I thought you were supposed to inspire everybody else to look like $1 million. Somebody's inspired you to do the same.
Just eating good, eating leaves off trees, and when I want to say yes, I say no, and when I want to say no, I say yes.
What's the environment like right now in Abilene with all that's going on? How are you guys operating right now?
You know, I think the biggest thing, Miss Gaines, was
You can call me JoJo.
I love that he thinks you're so old. You're so old that he calls you Mrs. Gaines.
You could call me Joe or JoJo.
He calls me Daddy, but I let him do that. I'm like, hey, that's about right. All right, Justin, so the world's crazy right now, but how has your gym survived all this? How are you holding up?
We're back open, rolling again, and actually the gym's been unbelievable. The people have been unbelievable. Masks were mandatory, and we go around hourly wiping down and wiping on top of what they wipe down. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with where we were kind of starting back up from. That's a good place.
Awesome.
There's still probably more hugs given in that place than probably should be.
It's hard to celebrate when you can't touch and you can't feel, and how do you do that in the context of a gym to where somebody's just set a personal record or lost a pound without really emotionally connecting in some ways, and it's just weird. And I know you and I have got a lot in common to where I'd rather hug you than just about anything else when I want to show you affection and tell you I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm probably the worst about it up there. I kind of go in, I'm like, I meant.
Yeah, what do you do?
Right.
Yeah. Do you feel like the pandemic has changed mindsets as far as wellness, and what have you seen kind of shift?
You know, the number one kind of comorbidity with this was obesity. So I think that's woken some people up saying, wait a second, this is the number one thing? Yeah, let's go. How'd you eat this weekend?
Pretty good, actually.
Like what?
Bell peppers
And
Whataburger.
And there it is. This whole opportunity's reminded me, sorry, I got a kid in the background.
Hey.
Go for it. Do your deal.
Hey, Champ, come here. Say hi. Say what's up.
What's up?
How's your arm?
Show him good
Let me
ones.
see your arms.
Good ones.
It's even stronger now.
Yeah.
Nice work, buddy.
So Annie actually is out today.
Speaking of Annie, how's she doing, man? I heard that there's a milestone she's just passed.
She finished up her PhD, so she's got a few more letters behind her name. And
Dude.
That's awesome.
I've
Dude.
always been so blown away with how she just gets it done.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
How
morning,
is it?
Fred.
Come here. Act like you love me. I'm getting soft now, but if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna be a better dad, better man, better husband, and we'll get out of my own way from here on out, because it ain't never been about me. It's always about them, you know?
That's one of my favorite little phrases you've got is let's be better. You know, tomorrow let's show up and be better than we were today. And if you stack better on top of better for long enough, you get to a place to where you're like, that's pretty tough to beat.
One of the things I love the most is how you talk about an issue or a problem, but it's rarely like the surface thing of like, I want to fit into this dress.
I don't believe the person that says, I want to wear this dress. I don't mind that one. I like that one. That's a good one. We can take a picture and that we can get there. It's like
Yes.
mowing a yard, right? Or, you know, a little fixer-upper. There's people in the world that'll help you get in a dress. I think I'm better served with folks that are a little broken at that moment and just need love. Our process is pretty darn good. And it comes from real hurt. It comes from real places we've been. It's always deeper, always.
I found myself going down the wrong path. I was doing a lot of bad things, so I just made the decision that I needed to move for the better.
Sometimes our reaction just send us down a darker path, a worse place. Just keep digging, man.
Got you,
keep
always,
digging, keep
always.
digging, keep digging.
Stay hungry no matter what.
Proud of you, kid.
The way you look at things and tackle problems, it makes me evaluate things in my own life and say, what am I hiding under the surface? What
Yeah.
are my issues? What are my tendencies?
Like a lot of people don't know that Jo, because she's so put together, she's so beautiful, she's well-spoken, but then meaner than a junkyard
I knew
dog.
it was going there.
So it takes a second to get to know that. Most people don't get to experience that. They just get to experience the superficial,
That's
fake,
not true.
baloney, pleasant version.
That's the only one that I believe exists, brother. You can tell that to somebody else, not this guy.
But I do appreciate, Justin, just the way you tackle these problems.
You know, really the folks that come to the gym, it's for a lot of us, it's therapy, especially Abilene.
Yeah.
We're not gonna lay on somebody's couch and let them talk to us with the right candles lit.
What are we majoring in?
Biochemistry, pre-med.
Pre-med.
Yeah, I want to be a rheumatologist.
Wow, rheumatologist.
Lupus and all the autoimmune diseases runs in my family. When my sister passed, I was 15, and when my dad passed, I was 16. Yeah.
You're tough. You're tougher than I am, that's for sure.
Every story you're telling, Justin, and the clients that are so vulnerable and sharing their story with us only reiterates the excitement that we have that we get to share more of your story on the network.
Yes, ma'am. I do hope that folks understand that I don't give them really the answers. We already got them. The answer for all of us is just give what you've got. I tie my rope to theirs and I get a little further.
Every rep matters. Ugh. You got so much in you, you have no idea. I love it.
I know you don't love the praise and the affirmation, but you're a great role model. You're an inspiration to us all. We're so proud of you and your wife. Your show is called The Field House. It's going to change people's lives and change people's perspectives. Keep up the good work, and it was a pleasure talking to you today, man. Tell your wife and son we said hi.
Thank y'all again so much for everything.
Thanks, Justin.